Okay, so another exercise you can do with Fuchs out. So this one's a little more structured. So the last one was a bit looser, just so you get a feeling for keeping that connection at the Fuchs out shape at the wrist part where it joins to the hand. But now I want you to be a bit more structured with it, so that you're a bit more dominating of the center, which leads into the chi sao training in further videos down the track. So what that would look like would be from the Fuchs out position, your wrist, your elbow will continue to arc towards the center, and your wrist will be going in an up-down plane like this. Now, this isn't that you're actually just going up and down with your arm, it's that this circle here, which is potentiated via the shape of your hand and the directionality of the elbow, the force of the other person will spin this circle up and down. So what that looks like is one person, your training partner, is going to have their hand underneath yours in either a tansao or a punch position, doesn't really matter. And you're going to maintain your elbow arcing to the center and your wrist targeting their center as well. And they're going to push towards your center and let that roll up and down. So what it looks like for them is, if you've trained before, you know you can do bong sao, tan sao. If not, just punch forward, and so I'll do it with Carson so you see what I mean. I can punch forward towards his center and then punch forward. It's like a forward and slightly up and a forward and slightly down. So it's like I'm spinning Carson's arm. So I punch forward and slightly up, I punch forward and slightly down. Or if you've been training for a while, you can do bong to tan sao, if you know what that is. Yeah? But it's okay to just go punching forward and slightly up, forward and slightly down, so that your partner gets a feeling of that Fuchs out rolling. Now you can do it with your guard up or with your other hand in the stance position. So as it goes through, or keep going, yeah. So really push forward and up, yeah. Forward and up, yeah. So there's like you'll see how this shape is rolling it away. At the beginning, and I was gonna say this later, but since I did it already, you can actually, if your partner punches straight through directly and it doesn't feel appropriate to roll up, you can actually roll into the Wu Sao shape from previous videos. However, I would like you to practice the Fuchs out movement, so make sure your training partner is punching up from the down position and down from the up position slightly, just to potentiate this spin in your shape, yeah? You're trying to maintain connection to the center. Now, as you continue doing through this, you want to start to center and relax your body, or sink, so that you're not tensing up against it. Because if I tense my shoulder too much and he goes to, if I tense my shoulder, yeah, and he goes to punch through, then it's going to offset my balance. Whereas if I center and sink and as I go through, he tries to punch towards me, it's just going to roll, yeah? So this joint's more free to roll. So try not to tense up too much. So they punch forward and up, punch forward and down, and you spin with it. Carson's turn. So I come through, it rolls the shape up. Through, rolls the shape down, but Carson's keeping a more concentrated focus on the center now. So it's different to the last exercise where I was just moving my hands around and Carson was just trying to keep a connection to the wrists and not let me hit through the center. Now he's just trying to really dominate the center via making sure his elbow arcs to the center line and his wrist reaches forward, so that he actually spins the Fuchs out shape up and down, which is where you're looking to go with it when we move later into our sticking hands practice. Okay, that's a simple exercise on the Fuchs out for you, and I look forward to seeing you in our next video.